corporate wellness. So now we're in this hybrid model where it's work from home, work in the office, a little of both. And I think routines are really important, not just for your mental health, but for your productivity, for your focus, to be a better employee, to be a better student if you're in school, and if you're retired, just to optimize that time that you have to incorporate focus work in your daily routine. So we all have to get up, we all have to go out and do it, and there's really no other way but taking action. And so I think it's really important. If you have any questions on this, you can download the Me Method app, get some corporate wellness content. Whether you're in the office, there's office videos on how to structure your day and some routine consulting. If you have to go to the office, drive there, get back, breaking up your day properly with an hour or two, getting the work done, standing up from your desk, taking a walk around the office for a few minutes, sitting back down can be something that can really help break up the day. Even scheduling in a workout, whether it's before you go to work, at the end of your day, before, instead of going to happy hour, you can schedule in a workout. Even if you don't have time, if you have a family to get back to at home, you could try a lunchtime workout. Bring your bag, bring your Me cosmetics. That's why they're created. Travel friendly. You can take this with you for the first time. Get a quick shower in, get back to the desk. If you work from home, I think it's really good whether you're working, in your room, you're blocking out your Zoom call, wearing shorts and a t-shirt, whatever it is. I think it's just important to structure your day to where if you wanted to get some movement at some point, try to eat good food. Don't just have stuff lying around all the time and a bunch of snacks. Just making sure that you step away from your desk. If you're inside all day, trying to get outside on a walk, you could take a phone call on a walk. That's something I love to do on a daily basis, is taking a work call, or even if it's a friend or a family member, getting outside on a walk and trying to take the call then of scheduling that walk in. I think it's a really great way to decrease stress. And like I said at the beginning, all of that can be meditative or provide a mindfulness component to your day as well. And then lastly is just stress management and trying to get your work done on time, deal with different personalities, whether you have to do that online, communication, or in person, and really making sure that you're all there. And the best way to do that is to dot your I's and cross your T's in your personal life. And if you can nail that down and the way you lead yourself, you can also start to lead others. So check out the Me Method app if you're interested in some corporate wellness stuff, and you can check out more long-form videos on all of those when it comes to your mindset. And I think at the end of the day, if you start from the inside, work from the inside out, that's really where you're going to get the results. And if you're looking for a results-driven program that has a mindfulness, mental health component, then hopefully if you want to know more, you can download the Me Method app, jump on the method, get a customized, personalized routine for you, and go through some of the courses on there that will give you a full, in-depth education and entertainment in the game, in real life, incorporating these things. So I find it to be very important to take some time to just stop and smell the roses, because you don't want to miss what's right in front of you. And sometimes the opportunities are right in front of you. It could literally be in your backyard. You just haven't sat down to take the time to think about it. So going back to a lot of these core values, which consist of less is more, quality over quantity, work smarter, not harder, find things that are timeless and a couple core values, and just sort of be able to relax and be at home or be at your favorite places and do what you actually enjoy. Don't do something for someone else's approval. So when it comes to lifestyle, I've personally found that you get a lot out of being comfortable in your own skin, being who you are, and simply living your personal truths. And it can be very empowering, and it can actually give you an amazing internal story that's positive. So you can actually improve your health from the inside out. And it transfers over into sort of those times when you're all by yourself, when maybe no one's watching, and maybe when you're with your friends or you're with your family, or it's your home life, your personal life, your business life. We all have these different subcategories of our life that all makes up our lifestyle. And so you actually become a product of what you do consistently over time, and that compounds. And so really it's just being able to enjoy the simple things in life. And I sometimes get some of my best, my most clarifying and focused moments when I'm interacting with someone else, or when I'm communicating a message on camera, or even when I'm by myself in these times just on the couch. And it could be reading a magazine or watching a movie, or doing something completely different, and that could bring a thought into sort of something that I did in business that day, or something that I did in a completely separate category. So the only way to achieve that kind of social awareness and leadership and your nutrition, if you can stay hydrated, try to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, even like eating some of these nutrient dense foods. It's really hard to get this in sometimes. So I supplement with Me Multi. It's a multivitamin I take every single day. It's got all the vitamins and nutrients that you need. It has trace minerals such as magnesium and zinc. It has vitamin K2, vitamin D3, which can help for your hormonal levels. It's really hard to get enough D3. For 80% of people are deficient in D3. So that's a great one. It has DHEA omega-3s, which is really good for your skin health and your hormonal health. And it also has transresveratrol, which is known as the longevity molecule, which is very helpful for youth promoting anti-aging properties. So all these things are an amazing supplement that you can use to kind of replace all the other ones that you probably have and get all those benefits. So I like doing that. And then if you're deficient in protein, I recommend Meat Protein. It's a plant-based protein. It's only 6 ingredients. It's sweetened with honey powder and vanilla powder. So there's no stevia, there's no monk fruit, there's none of that stuff. So it doesn't have any sugar in it, and it's got pea protein and hemp protein, which are easy to digest in an isolate form, and a vanilla flavor that you can throw into your water. I sometimes put it in my coffee. You can throw it into your smoothie, whatever works for you. If you don't get enough protein in, protein is a really good way to improve your beauty, because it has the 9 essential amino acids that are the building blocks for life. So try all those things out. That can help strengthen your hair, your skin, and your nails. When you are practical about, asking for what you want, taking a quiet time for just a few minutes to actually get granular about what you're trying to accomplish, and at the same time be thankful for what it is that you're asking for. So that's going to start by 1, knowing yourself, 2, knowing your identity, 3, knowing your mission, and 4, building your goals around your mission. And then 5, going out and taking action, executing on those goals until you either fail or succeed. And if you fail, you rework your goals and modify your goals so that you can ultimately succeed. But if you build your goals on the wrong mission, that's not what you believe or what God wants for your life or why you were made, or if it has nothing to do with your ultimate purpose, then it's probably not going to be too successful. But it's as simple as figuring out what that is and how to define that, and then going out and owning it. You have to own it. Most people are hybrid now, working in the office and at home some days, and the majority now is fully remote. So this brings to light the importance of, incorporating preventative care packages to increase productivity, to keep you not just focused on producing, but also the social component of having a company culture, of sort of like being on time, having accountability, and not just blacking out your Zoom meeting and taking your Zoom in bed, which is what's really happening. But I think it's important to take a step out, get up if you're sitting for long periods of time, every 2 hours. You know, the afternoon slump is real. I like taking a step outside to break up the day, grab a quick matcha, or, you know, take a meeting in the afternoon. And just simple steps like ending your day. You know, you could do a happy hour, you could take a little walk. There's specific things that you can grab at the office, and quick, simple, easy lunches that you can just throw together and get back and get to work. But all this stuff is sort of going to decrease your healthcare costs over time, and specifically companies' healthcare insurance costs, and allow you to not just have better mental health, but also enjoy the work and the progress that you're trying to build for your company in the 9-to-5 space, or if you're trying to build your own company as a self-starter. These things and little strategies that are part of your daily life can really move the needle, whether you're at an incoming analyst level or starting level, a mid-level or executive CEO level. This pretty much reigns true for each category. So hopefully you can incorporate some of these routine consulting strategies. And if you have any questions and want to optimize sort of your routine and keep your energy levels up and your vitality at the workplace, in the office, outside the office, from home, even traveling.
In my opinion, alcohol is amazing when used properly. So here's the deal. If you want to get on the method and be lean in tone, look great, feel great, use alcohol as a stimulant, but also something that satisfies you. So after a long day, you know, maybe you take a happy hour, or you take drinks out with a friend, or you get on your couch and have whatever it is that you have that's your go-to. I think it can actually be calming in a way and satisfying when done by yourself and when done socially. So what I like to do and what I recommend is less is more, quality over quantity. And having some of these go-to things to where it's just like clockwork. You don't even have to think about it. You're out of your head. You can socialize, you can do a business deal, you know, you can be dynamic, but you don't need to like get wasted for confidence. Anyways, it's a part of life. It's something that you need to understand how to use responsibly. And this is how I choose to do it and how I recommend. All right, so the afternoon slump is real. Couple things that I recommend on the method. 3-4 o'clock hits. One is mineral water. It blunts your hunger. It can kind of keep you hydrated, get you through the day. 2 is have an apple. It gives you high energy, fiber, fills you up. 3 is a matcha. If you want to use oat milk in your matcha, you can. Throw a little cinnamon in there. It has L-theanine, so it doesn't keep you up late at night. And the other thing is having a Americano decaf, and you can throw some coffee aminos in there to help you get through that afternoon slump. That gives you a little extra boost physically. And I've found all of these things to be a better alternative to stay lean and toned than the natural grabbing the cookies or the chips or whatever else is being offered. And I'm just gonna head back to the office and keep cranking it out without having to digest massive amounts of food or, you know, whatever. So if you want bioavailable, nutrient dense, you know, if you're working from home or in the office, check out those coffee aminos, throw it in there, give yourself a little energy boost, and sleep well at night. You know, little snack of some sort. So keep it simple, get on the method.
One of my staples, even for lunch sometimes, I'll just have like a big bowl of Greek yogurt and basically like something like this. Some granola that doesn't have a bunch of grains in it. So I'll just kind of like keep it in here. And for that, I basically use meat protein. That's something that I'll just throw in a smoothie, blend it up.
I guess the last thing that I really make is egg white omelet. And like, here's some egg whites, mix it up. And I'll just throw a little salt and pepper on there. So I'll take some pepper, sea salt, which is just healthy fat. And I like throwing that on top of the omelet because it has potassium. Or you could throw that just in a blender and blend it up. And I don't want you to overcomplicate this one either and ruin it and put all this random stuff in there. The issue with juices is you don't get the fiber. So you're better off doing smoothies than juices, all right? We're taking it out. All right. Boom. 2 scoops of meat protein. Boom. Crushing it. Because if you're making it at home and you're throwing full thing coconut water or full thing nut milk of choice, it's just like a little excessive. Don't overcomplicate this. You know, using a clean protein is huge, especially if it's bioavailable, and without the right minerals and vitamins in your body, you're not gonna feel the energy that you could have. You're not gonna have the sex drive that you could have. You're not gonna have the productivity and focus that you could have. Oh my gosh. The banana blueberry combo, unreal. All right, so check it out. We got the egg white omelet here. Enjoy it, like it tastes great. I'll never get tired of this. None of this stuff is expensive. It's just nutrient dense. I've noticed a huge difference like in my physique. Quality over quantity, less is more. You got to get the kind that actually do something. That's why these are formulated in the lab very specifically and to the highest efficacy. So like, this is kind of for people that actually want results, not just vitality, not just a healthier head of hair and skin, but also like want to feel good. And it just tastes great, and it makes life a little bit better and more efficient and simpler. So that's the point. Get on the method, simplify your health and simplify your life.